Hi VC, yeah, I'm back again with another Wodge of vinyl that I've got. We're well into 2017 now. It's not that long ago since I actually bought these. Looking at them probably a couple of weeks ago. There was a long period where in Exeter there seemed to have been, well, I can only put it as a vinyl drought. I mean, it was abysmal. Um, no car boots going on, or the ones that were going on were terrible. Charity shops were churning out rubbish. Um, and if they weren't rubbish, then it was vastly overpriced. Where they've gone on Discogs and looked at what a record's value is, and then completely ignored the condition of the record. So you ended up with like fairly bog standard records for like 9, 10 quid. Um, and then you take them out, and there's a massive scratch on one of them, on across the side. It's just whoever's in charge of some of these charity shops just really needs to look at their pricing. I mean, all right, somebody's gonna buy it because somebody's idiot enough and they don't look at the records. They just say, "Oh, I'll have that, buy it." But honestly, absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, enough of a rant. Um, so I did manage to, after a while, I did manage to find this batch of records. There's some from different charity shops, and there's one that I got online, which I'll show last actually. Just shifting the order around a bit. Right, so let's start off. Right, something more positive. Haha, yes. Right, I like Dame Shirley. Pick this one up for a quid. You can pick up all sorts of her stuff for a quid. Not a most brilliant album. It's released in 70, I think 74 this was released in. This is Nobody Does It Like Me. Really, she's gone back to her show tune kind of stuff after sort of the late 60s, early 70s, recording more varied material. I mean, there's a couple of good songs on here. There's Leave a Little Room, which is really quite a good track, actually. I mean, her singing throughout is great. Singing throughout is absolutely brilliant, but that's what you'd expect anyway. And Morning in Your Eyes is pretty good. But there's a lot of show type tunes or something like that. I mean, she does You Are the Sunshine of My Life, which is, that's alright. So it's a pleasant enough listen. I'm sure. I mean, it's a definite one of those Sunday morning records. I wouldn't put this on to go out partying on a Saturday night, or before I go out on a Saturday night or something. But I quite enjoyed listening to that, and she seems happy enough on there. So that's that one. Whenever I see them, I always pick these things up. There seems to I don't know how many of these things are released. It's another Hallmark Johnny Cash album. These are, I don't know, I see so many copies of these. So this is one that I didn't have. So we've got, what we got on here? We've got Drink to Me, The Man on the Hill, Hank and Joe and Me, Clementine, Great Speckled Bird, Austin Prison, Want to Go Home, The Caretaker, Old Apache Squaw, Don't Step on Mother's Roses, My Grandfather's Clock, and It Could Be You. So there we go. And a lovely picture of Johnny in a lovely white suit on the back with some various notes written by somebody who I've got no idea who it is. But there we go. Johnny Cash on Hallmark. Can't go wrong. Right. This one, I don't care what comments I get about this one. And I'm going to get some. Ta-da! I'm sorry, but I know I make comments about vacuous pop music at times. I mean, I think I've gone on record of saying I hate the Spice Girls, and I really do hate the Spice Girls. Wannabe was one of the biggest sucky singles of the whole, well, definitely 90s and definitely the last 30 years. I hate it. And this is a PWL production, but it's Kylie. I'm sorry. It's not even late, Kylie. I've got no excuse for this one. This is just such a guilty pleasure. Now, what I like about... Now, I've got no intention of ever buying her debut album because that's got I Should Be So Lucky on it, which is... I can't stand. It's just so annoying. And the productions on these are awful. I mean, you're begging out for somebody to just rip the backing tracks off these because they're so vapid and just... Oh, they're just awful. Awful late 90s bog standard rubbish. But some of the songs are really good. Hand on Your Heart is actually a good pop song, screaming out for a decent instrumentation. And And I love her cover of Tears on My Pillow. That was the first Kylie single I remember liking. Wouldn't change a thing. These are decent pop songs, but those idiots, PW and L, are just, or what are they? Oh, Stop Walking, Waterman and Eight, and that. Well, anyway, those three twats. Anyway, it's just rubbish. So it's great that you've got Tears on My Pillow, and there's another ballady type one. What was it? Never Too Late. No, that's a dancey single. I've completely forgotten. But there's another one which is kind of like along the lines of Tears on My Pillow, and they're both great. They both stand out like, head and shoulders above a lot of the other stuff, just because it's different. So the variety on this is quite good. But please, somebody, these are all screaming out to be remixed and reissued now. Right. I wasn't going to bother showing this because I've shown it before, but this is an upgrade to my copy of Dolly at Her Best. I'm not going to spend too long talking about it because it's got some great tracks on it. There we go. I've got an upgrade of that. This next one, fabulous. I think it was one of the first videos I commented on. When I started watching VC videos, showed this record, and I think I left a comment. If I ever see it, I was going to buy it. Well, I did. It's Tanya Tucker, TNT. Now, I really like this record. It's kind of more rocky, I guess, than most of her other stuff. To be honest, I've never heard another Tanya Tucker album at all. But this has got a lot of rock and roll stuff. So it's got Love a Goodbye on it. Not Fade Away, which I think is a really good version of it, actually. Heartbreak Hotel, Brown Eyed Handsome Man, I'm the Singer, You're the Song. But this isn't what drew my attention. The music, to be honest, is not what drew my attention. I mean, she's looking fairly good there, but there you go. That's what caught my eye first. And yes, well, there we go. I'm passing straight on. But actually, this is a pretty good record. I really enjoyed listening to it. So, well, good. A little bit more country. I picked up this. I've been meaning to pick up a Wanda Jackson record for ages. Now, I know her earlier stuff is real rockabilly, but this is from the mid to late 60s, or during the 60s, and it's definitely her country songs, compilation of her country stuff. But it's really good. What caught my ear? Tears Will Be a Chaser for Your Wine, cracking song. Both Sides of the Line, another cracking song. A Girl Don't Have to Drink to Have Fun. Well, sometimes I do. No, that's awful. No. My Big Iron Skillet. I mean, these are real. I mean, it's like real empowerment anthems for women. These songs, I think, absolutely brilliant. Really, really good stuff. I've loved it, and I really want to get something from her rockabilly side as well. But excellent stuff. There we go. Two albums left. Now, I've been looking for this one for quite a while. It was definitely one of my wants. It was on my wants list. Heaven 17's debut album, Penthouse and Pavement. This is really good. I'm so pleased I picked this up. There we go. So it's released in 81, 2 years before Luxury Gap. And this is split into the Pavement side and the Penthouse side. And it's got We Don't Need This Fascist Groove Thang. It's a great song. Penthouse and Pavement, Play to Win was a single. Geisha Boys and Temple Girls, Let's All Make a Bomb, Hate the Fighting. That was a single as well, I remember that. But this is really good album. Really like it. Made after Ian Craig, Marsh and Martin West split from the Human League, and then got them, I don't know if they was a mate or not, but Glenn Gregory to come in and do vocals on that. So I was absolutely dead chuffed when I got this. It was only £1.50, so I was well happy that I got this one. And it's in pretty good shape, actually. Nice splits. a bit bad on the edges, but not too bad. But it's like really nice copy of that. Well chuffed with that. And then I splashed out a bit on this because I am trying to fill out the gaps in a certain band's discography of mine. And yeah, it's with the Beatles. This was one of the ones, I mean, I haven't got all the vinyls by a long strip. God, did I just say vinyls? Oh my God, I'm watching too many videos. I haven't got all of the records. Good grief. I haven't got all of the records that on vinyl. But between, I think, CDs and vinyl and one tape, I've got everything. Except possibly Let It Be Naked, which I've just ordered on CD. So that's arriving soon. So it's a decent enough copy. It plays really well. I think it's a late 70s pressing. I'm not too fussed about age of pressing. I just want the music, to be honest. And I know these inside out. I mean, either I played them, borrowed them from Record Library and taped them back in the day, or streamed them or downloaded them or whatever, and I've had, you know, I know them inside out. So what we got on here? All My Loving, obvious standout track. Till There Was You, I Love. Money was a great performance. Roll Over Beethoven. Not so keen on their I Want to Be Your Man. I think the Stones actually pissed all over them doing it. Way better version. Little Child. So yeah, so I mean, this is a birth of British pop, really. Proper, true British pop. We're sort of at the beginning of it. So this goes nicely with my copy of Please Please Me. So I'm just got to get, I'm not sure how many I've got now. Help. Just having a look. Please Please Me, Help, Revolver. Oh, I've got some big caps in the vinyl collection anyway. But slowly we'll get there. Anyway, so I'm really happy that I've finally got a copy of With the Beatles on one format or another. But I'm so happy it's on vinyl. That cost a little bit, but it was worth it. Right, so there we go. Another batch of records. I'm nearly, well, this is being replenished. Here's the Wodge. There's one video's worth. There's another shed load there. So we've got a few more records. You know, it's starting to fill up again. I've noticed there's one seller on eBay, and I've bought 12 or so records of him. So there should be some new stuff coming along any day now. Well, there's some there, but there's some more arriving. And I've got a few ideas. I've got a 12x12 to do. I'm going to do a cult video because I've got shed loads of their singles. I had another idea for a video as well. I've got 92 to 94. Give me approximately 10 92 to 94 to do. So that'll probably be next, actually. And then maybe a 12x12, or I don't know. We'll see what comes up. And then maybe I'll do something else. Anyway, so thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Hope you got something interesting out of it. And I'll see you all soon. Bye, DC.